Warren Buffett may no longer be the most successful investor in any 12-month period, but he remains the undisputed king of financial soundbites. Owners of Berkshire Hathaway stock have been not quite as happy in recent years as they were in the past. But that doesn't mean Warren Buffett has lost his touch when it comes to communicating and speaking in sound bites. Here's a story from today's Andrew Sorkin column in the New York Times. And it's just chock full of sound bites and quotes from Warren Buffett. But here's one that jumped out at me. And this is actually an old one, but Andrew Ross Sorkin thought it was so good he couldn't resist. Now, Warren Buffett was trying to describe the difference between himself, his company, and private equity. Here's what he said, quote, "You can sell it to Berkshire," meaning a private company that's successful. "You can sell it to Berkshire and we'll put it in the Metropolitan Museum. It'll have a wing all by itself. It'll be there forever. Or you can sell it to some pawn shop operator. He'll stick it up in the window and some other guys will come along in a raincoat and he'll buy it." Now, why is that such a good soundbite? For starters, it's on message. He was clearly trying to differentiate his company, Berkshire Hathaway, with a typical private equity company, and there have been comparisons in the past. He was painting his company in a very favorable light, stressing his message point that he buys and holds for a long time. He doesn't buy it just to reorganize it and sell off the parts. So there was a strong business message there. But why was it so quoted? Well, for starters, it had humor. It's hard to read that or say it without laughing. Number two, he has the imagery of it. It's very visual. The pawn shop operator, the guy in the raincoat. Number three, there's an analogy of him buying a company versus putting it away like a gem in a Metropolitan Museum of Art. Number four, there's the pop culture element, the Metropolitan Museum. You've either been there or you've seen it on TV and movies. The pawn shop, everyone's driven by one. Five, he has absolutes in this. He says forever. Six, clear-cut attacks on private. I could go on and on. I mean, there are so many soundbite elements in this particular quote that he has that it simply becomes irresistible to reporters. Whether you like him or you don't like him, there are very few reporters who can resist such an irresistible soundbite. In part, it's the competition, because most people in finance speak in dry, abstract, dull terms. Warren Buffett doesn't. He consistently speaks in clear, interesting, concrete terms that are highly quotable. We can't all amass an investing career and a track record like Warren Buffett, but we can learn to speak in sound bites like Warren Buffett. That really isn't that hard. If you want to know how, give us a call here at Media Training Worldwide, 212-764-4955.